I was like, man, like God, you were so intentional and so strategic, bro. Like, so I'm currently reading 1 John and I want to talk about chapter 2 real quick. 1 John chapter 2 verse 3-5, it says, "And by this we know that we have come to know him, if we keep his commandments. Whoever says, I know him, but does not keep his commandments is a liar, and the truth is not in him. But whoever keeps his word, in him truly the love of God is perfected. By this we may know that we are in him." And reading this, it's kind of self-explanatory, right? If you say that you know him, then, you should be keeping his commands. You should be doing what he says you need to be doing, right? Whether it's the biblical things like love your neighbor as yourself, the 10 commandments, yada, 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 or the things that he's telling you to do in your personal walk with him, right? Like the things that he reveals to you personally to be doing, right? And, it says that verse 4, "Whoever says, I know him, but does not keep his commandments is a liar, and the truth is not in him." You can't be claiming you know him and not be doing his commands. You're capping, right? Now stay with me. So on the flip side, verse 5, it says, "But whoever keeps his word, in him truly the love of God is perfected." To know him is to keep his commands, and to keep his command is to love him. And I literally thought about John chapter 14, verse 15, which says, "If you love me, you will keep my commandments." And the cool thing that happens right after that, verse 16, it says, "And I will ask the Father, and he will give you another helper to be with you forever." Y'all, it's almost as if he's saying, I know you cannot keep my commands all by yourself because your flesh alone will fail you. Your will alone will fail you. And so I'm giving you a helper who is going to help you. I was like, man, like God, you were so intentional and so strategic, bro. Like the more you read the Bible, the more you realize how intentional God is, how like he doesn't do things just to do things. Like how cool is it? How awesome is it that he tells us, "If you love me, keep my commandments." And right after that, it says, "I will ask the Father and he will give you another helper to be with you." And so when you keep reading verse 21, it says, "Whoever has my commandments and keeps them, he it is who loves me. And he who loves me will be loved by my Father, and I will love him and manifest myself to him." We know that God loves us all. He loves all his creation. But there is a different level to which God can show you himself when you are keeping his commandment, when you're walking this closely with him, when you are doing the things that he tells you to do. You get to see him in ways that nobody else can. We've heard certain Christians say things like, "I know God to be my XYZ. I know God to be my da da da." And this is why, because they walk closely with the Lord. They do the things that God is asking of them to do. And in that way, God is able to show them himself in ways that others just cannot see because they are not walking in the same way. If you want to see the Lord show you himself in ways that you've never experienced, just stay close, listen, obey, keep his commands, and he will fulfill his promise of showing himself to you.